second and bat second.
6 Yankees.
Here's the lineup that Garcia will face. Aaron Judge will lead. Matt Carpenter over at first base hitting third. Giancarlo Stanton in the lineup game 2. He'll be the Astro getting a start. Kyle Higashioka round out Aaron Boone. Astros winning game 1, 3-64 and 29. There's a cheap Adrian Johnson. It's 0-2. New home plate umpted on the base pass. That went down and away, 1-2. June 30th, the final day of the month with Garcia on the mound, and the other one coming as part of on the mound and 3-2 earlier today. Judge, the lead is presented by Xfinity. J.J. Matijevic, hero of game 1. Field. Chas McCormick gets a start in left after DHing. Jake Myers in the lineup, was not in game 1 behind the plate. Tough check and a close pitch.
Impressive with the swing of this pitch on our MD Anderson strike zone. You can see beautiful break across the zone.
Pitch and Garcia gets a strikeout.
Not hold up.
Their starters in particular continuing to limit this Yankees lineup. Astros, they went 5 for 31 in game 1, which doesn't sound 135 on the season after starting 130 in this doubleheader. Have his elbow guard on for that first swing. It's a really big deal. The 1914 White Sox limited the Yankees one given season. The Astros now have the second best number other than the 1939 Yanks at the All-Star break. That's impressive. You do it against the New York Yankees, and now that takes it to the next level. That one just fouled down the third baseline. In 1, Anthony Rizzo had a single. DJ LeMahieu hit a home run. Neither Rizzo. Yankees flying in last night. They will fly. Little tapper foul. That stays 2-2. Astros with that win against the Yankees. Only 2 series against the Yankees. 3-2 pitches fouled away. Tied at the end of the regular season, but if it does, in terms of the that one off the end of the bat may have fooled McCormick, but he now has time to get under it. Outs here for Luis Garcia, getting Torres for the second out.
Steadcast 3D powered by
Carpenter went Olitz, which have been heavy in the favor of lefty hitters in the past. Over 100 plate appearances as a New York Yankee. Recently, where he said he wasn't sure if his career might have been over at one point earlier this season. Simply well as a New York Yankee. Coming into this doubleheader with a now 36 years old, had been this one on the ground towards Altuve in the shift. Jose will make a quick transfer inning to kick off game number 2 of the doubleheader.
Right-hander Domingo Germán making his season debut. These are his numbers from 2021. He's on his rehab assignment, activated off that 60-day injured list.
Things off, and at first pitch swing, grounds one to third. Josh Donaldson makes the play.
Some of the pitch usage on Domingo an hour, but he really enjoys that curveball. In that 2021 season, hitters are one batting average against left-handed hitters.
Misses that next pitch. It's 1-1. We anticipate seeing a lefty out of their bullpen. We'll see how long he is able to go. As Payne down and away. Payne on a base hit his first time up and get 3-1. Little tapper past the mound. Pena hustling, bare hand play. He retired for the second half. Jordan just coming off the 10-day IL for game one of this doubleheader. We'll bring up number 44, Jordan Alvarez in the starting lineup. As the designated hitter, played 33 games before the All-Star break in left field. Game two since coming off the IL. And he takes a strike, 1-1. Next closest at 981 in the American League. He's got a 70th in the AL. It's a pretty wide margin. Jordan goes the other way. This ball's gonna be fair. Number 27 on the air. It's 1-0. Philly got a first game back in 2019. Back here today. Home run first bat off the IL. 2020 only played 2 games. Came back and hit a home run his first game.
Fastball when you got the strength of Jordan Alvarez. Shoot it into the Crawford box.
Season delayed due to a positive COVID test and start of the year on the injured list. Shouldn't be surprised when he comes off the IL and does something like that. Now Bregman drives one deep to left and follows Jordan Alvarez, and the Astros on top 2-0.
Tell you what, that's a rude welcome back to the big leagues for the big self a piece. He is starting to come around and be a force in the middle part of that lineup.
Over his head, and now this one, Giancarlo Stanton comes in to make a play, and he can't for a base hit, and a smirk on his face as he gets to first with 2.
Might have gotten a tough break on this swing off the end of the bat. Instead, just lets it drop for another hit.
No
You
doubt.
say that every year now.
It's funny watching Tuck's one those right before the All-Star break.
Tuck needs about 30 of those for what happened to him in April.
He's thought that the stolen bases might be tough to get to because he said they're paying a lot more attention to me.
Question, he does such a good job of picking spots, but you're right, they're going to pick over a little bit more often. Spots and being smart about it. But you got to say there's
Take back in there in center field, batting behind Kyle Tucker in the 6th spot.
If he wants to be 30-20, I'm good too. That's okay.
We'll take that. And a called strike. Out of the All-Star break. Struggled going into the break. 1 for his last 20. Was solo home runs here in his first inning back as he misses outside for a ball, 1-1. Game 93 for the Yankees this year. Its numbers 15 of 17. Remember, one of those 2 caught stealings was when he tried to Tucker going home. Go Herman to step in there and make a couple of starts. Missing down and away. Myers is not. There goes Tucker. The pitch is down, ball 4. A little meeting at the mound early on. A little meeting with Matt Blake and have 2 runners on with 2 outs. The hero of game 1, J.J. Mango Herman, has already thrown a lot of pitches here in the first inning, and he's not really fully stretched out.
well, and that's what.
Here's